What is up, guys? It is Friday. Friday morning. I just got a call from the Ford dealership. Unfortunately, so they finished the work on the van this morning, but the O2 sensor's out and it's showing up on the dash, a light for the O2 sensor, which it's going to be covered. It's covered under the warranty. Thing is, the part won't come in until tomorrow, Saturday. So they said that the mechanic will be there tomorrow. He will work on it tomorrow, fix it tomorrow, have it done by tomorrow morning, hopefully. And that the service advisor will be there to take my payment. So if nothing else goes wrong, I should be having the van back tomorrow. All right. We're on our way to Walmart. I'm gonna get a sleeping pad or a mattress, blow-up mattress or something, because my hips are screaming. I've been sleeping in this Explorer for 2 days, or 2 nights now. Tossing and turning, my hips don't lie, baby. They're screaming. Inflatable camp pad. So we're gonna go ahead and get this installed. We're gonna go and put this in the back here, blow it up, and see how that feels. Should be able to just blow this up with my mouth, right? Jeez, this could take forever. About to pass out. Woo! Alright. Got her inflated. Yeah, I think that'll work, man. There's like a gap between the second and third row that doesn't feel very pleasant to sleep on, but I think this will keep me from sinking into that gap. Yeah, buddy. Man, I should have thought about this like days ago. Would have saved my hips, my back. That's alright, we're good now. Heck yeah, man. Alright, well, hopefully this should be the last night that we gotta do the car camping thing. Van should be ready in the morning. And we'll go pick that sucker up, pay for it, and hopefully we'll get a load. But honestly, with it being the weekend, I highly doubt it. I mean, there's another van sitting right there, V3. Been there for a minute. Well, been there for probably a day or two. Same as me, but anyway, all right, well, I'm gonna watch some Breaking Bad and lay down for a bit comfortably. Peace. We are on our way back to the Ford dealership. Called earlier, didn't get a call back. I'm hoping that the van is done by now, and they just haven't had a chance to call me back yet. So we're gonna go pick it up, hopefully, return this car, and go back in service and hopefully get a load. It is Saturday, so not sure if that'll happen this weekend, but we can hope, right? All right, let's see what happens. There she is. I'm glad that's not me doing that. They never make it easy. Yeah, it looks like he's just finishing up now. I believe he's gonna go ahead and take it out for a test drive, and then we should be done. We'll be ready to roll. Let's see this, the old transfer case. That's the bad one, huh? That's the culprit. Not sure exactly what went wrong with it because they weren't able to tear it apart, but we saw the pictures through the little peephole. I mean, we could have been looking like this. That's horrible. Yeah, I think he's gonna go test drive it now, and fingers crossed, everything should be all right. There he goes. All right, looks like the test drive went well. He gave us the okay to go ahead and transfer all the stuff from the loaner vehicle back into the van. So I'm gonna do that now, and then we're gonna go up to the front, pay for this sucker, and get up out of here. All right, man, coming at you from where I want to be coming at you from, inside the van. Looks like we're back in business. Cost me about 630 something bucks, but it's a blessing, man. It would have cost me over 4 grand if I hadn't had that warranty. So I am not going to complain about it. We're back on the road. Don't have a load yet, but I did call dispatch and we are in service. So we'll just wait. Now we'll wait for a load. All right, I'm gonna head back over to the Flying J that I've been at all week and hang out. But now I have the van, so I've got my bed and TV and all that, so we're good. All right, man, we'll see you later. Hey, what's up, y'all? It is Monday, March 16th, about 5 o'clock Eastern time, and I'm still here in Virginia. It's getting kind of old, man. Yeah, like I said, I've been here since last week in the same spot. We did get the van fixed, but ran into a little issue with my dispatch where I called to let them know I needed to get back in service. They said cool, and then forgot to put me in service. That was on Saturday, this past Saturday, which there was another van from this company here in the same parking lot. They ended up getting a load. I don't know if, I'm pretty sure I was here before them, but since I didn't get put in service like I should have been, I think they ended up getting a load before me. But it is what it is. I just got a call from dispatch just now, trying to get me out of here, out of this location. They got me a load, I think, in Sterling, Virginia, going up towards the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania area. A little shorter run. I think it's a flat fee of like 300 and something bucks, but got some things in the works, man. Some developments happening. I'll talk about that more in some upcoming videos. I'm not sure where things are going as far as different companies and different opportunities and things. So anyways, stay tuned for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get ready. They're gonna send me over the information for this other load, for this load coming up. Then we'll get out of here. All right, let's roll. We're picking up a load out of Sterling, Virginia. It was about 87 miles of deadhead. We're gonna drive 184 loaded miles to Warminster, Pennsylvania. Well, we're here at our pickup location, and there's nobody here. So call dispatch, let them know that there's nobody here. I mean, there's not even there's one car in the parking lot over there for that building, but I mean, this place looks shut down, you know? Anyway, I'm waiting for a call back from them to see what's going on. They said they were going to call the customer. That was at 7:15. It's now 7:42, so we've been sitting here for about 30 minutes. Well, I've been sitting here longer than that. I checked the building, I was ringing the doorbell, I walked all the way over there, the other side, rang the doorbell over there. I mean, it obviously looks like there's nobody here, so this is all part of it, man. Sometimes this happens. Yo, okay, so this is where we're at right now. I've been here for over an hour. Something kind of happened, I guess. They had this load scheduled for pickup like earlier today. I got the load late and everybody's gone. I've got a storm moving in. I don't know if you can see this, but like I'm in the whole DC area right now, Washington DC area. And the wind has started to kick up real bad. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit, but I keep hearing on the news that there's supposed to be like tornado warnings and all kinds of stuff for like the DC area. Oh man. So anyway, dispatch was saying that probably gonna have to be picked up tomorrow, which sucks because it was supposed to be delivered tonight, like direct. So this load is really costing me, hopefully it doesn't cost me 2 days, because it's not worth it at all. All right, wish me luck. I'm gonna sit out the storm and see what happens. Shaking the whole van though, I know that. Whoa, buddy. Okay, good morning. It is, I don't even know what time it is right now, a little past 6 a.m. We were able to pick up the box this morning, strapped it in, and I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing delivered. I think the drop-off's about 3 hours away, up in Pennsylvania, near Philadelphia. So yeah, man, this weather moved in last night and it got cold quick, and it was rainy and windy, but that's all right. I slept pretty good, so okay, I'm going to get this paperwork done, submitted, call dispatch, get the good to go, get up out of here. Let's roll. All right, what's up, guys? We are headed to our drop-off in Warminster, PA. There was a route that could take about 3 hours to get there, but it was a toll route. I'm trying to avoid tolls because gas is too expensive, and I don't want to be adding tolls on top of that. So the route we're taking is about a little over 4 hours. We've got about 4 hours left to go. And yeah, so we're just gonna cruise along. Should be there around 11:30-ish this morning. And I am gonna hope and pray for another load out of there with the quickness today. We got to get back on the road. This is the first little load since last week. There's wifey. Good morning, wifey. She says good morning, everybody. All right, peace. What is that, like a castle or something? I'm in Maryland, by the way. I don't know where in Maryland, but Baltimore, Maryland. M&T Stadium's over there. Haven't ever seen that one before. Susquehanna something lake. Oh, man, there's a bunch of trash over there. Alright, we made it to the drop-off. See if we can get unloaded. Be done with this thing. Alright, we're done. So that load was kind of weird. It was like kind of effed up from the word go, and had to stay overnight, pick up this morning, and this, that, and the other. But we got it taken care of. Ain't nothing we can't handle. You feel me? All right, so that's done. We're gonna move on to the next one. Hopefully we'll get another load here today pretty quick and get up out of Pennsylvania. Let's roll. All right, guys, we just dropped off that last load. I called dispatch and was like, "Hey, man, I'm ready for another one." So I just stopped at the Wawa, like right down the road. Just had enough time to eat a little bit of chicken, and they called me with another load. So I've got this one going. I got a deadhead 79 miles to Riverdale, New Jersey. Picking up in Riverdale, New Jersey, and then it's 1,146 miles loaded to Lakeland, Florida. Originally they wanted it there by tomorrow, but I was able to get that date moved back to Thursday, with the option to deliver early if I get there early. So I'm gonna try to get there early so we have more time before the weekend to grab another load. But if I'm too tired, then you know, at least we have that buffer. So anyway, should be picking up the load in about an hour and 45 minutes. So see you then. Let's roll. They conveniently failed to give me a weight and dimension on this load I'm picking up that's going to Florida. So I guess we'll be surprised when we get there. It could be a box this big. It could be, who knows. So we've been here at the pickup for, I don't know, 45 minutes or so. I walked in and the guy at the shipping office was like, "Yeah, I can't load you, bro." And I was like, I thought he was joking. But apparently, customer didn't send over the BOL correctly. There was missing information on it, so he seriously couldn't load me without all that stuff being correct. So called dispatch and had them contact the customer to go ahead and get that rectified. And it sounds like they did, and they just emailed it all over. So I'm gonna check back in with shipping and see if they can go ahead and load me now. You know what? I think I'm at the ramp I should be at, so I'm just gonna walk over there. All right, I'll let you know. Okay, so I walked back in to check, and it looks like whoever was supposed to correct the BOL corrected it incorrectly, so I'll be waiting a little longer for them to correct the correction. Correct the incorrect correction. And then hopefully we'll be back in business. Man. Okay, so it's about 4:30 now. I don't even know how long I've been here, man. There's been back and forth between the customer and the shipper and the dispatch, and it's a cluster. So they're trying to figure things out. I just did talk to the guy here at the shipping office. He walked out the door. He's on his way home, but he said that they finally got the BOL, like the correct BOL with the correct addresses, and everything's correct. So they're gonna get that squared away and then get me loaded. And apparently it's just one skid of like air filters. So yeah, I'm glad we got that squared away. I'm about to go in here in about 5 minutes or so, give them a chance to get everything in order, and then hopefully get loaded here in a minute and head out. Man, it's been kind of wild the past couple weeks. This stuff just kind of going wonky and stuff, but that's all right. Summer months are coming up. Busy months are coming up. I'm hoping we do better. All right, I'll check back in with you.
More? All right.
Piscataway, New Jersey, 5:49 p.m. Rutgers University. We are in Skipper, Virginia. Decided last night, was it last night? Yeah, last night to pull over, man. I was getting tired. I didn't want to push it too hard. Originally, I did want to push it hard and get down to Florida by today. Nah, I was falling asleep, not safe, not good. So I decided to go ahead and pull over. I was gonna sleep for 2 hours. I snoozed. I probably slept for 6 or 8 hours. I don't even know what time I went to sleep, to be honest, but I slept for a while, at least 6 hours. So I'm good. I'm gonna fuel up now, go ahead and top off, and then head on out. Hope y'all are doing all right today. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You already know what to do. You already know what to do. All right, let's see. Now this place on Google, it doesn't even look like it's open yet. Like, as far as, it's not done, like the construction isn't done on it yet. So I don't know how that's going to work, if they're going to have someone, you know, like a foreman there to accept this load or what, but let's roll. North Kakalaki! Honestly, I can't wait to get to Florida. I mean, the temperature is warming up a little bit as I head south, but I'm tired of this cold, man. Ready for that Florida weather. Palm trees and such, you feel me? Yeah. Alright, anyways, we got about 10 more hours. So, there's that. But, we're cruising along just fine. Nice sunny day. Grass is green, trees are coming in green. I mean, I think those are those evergreens? But anyway, trees are green, grass is green, sky is blue, clouds are white, and everything is all right, baby. All right, we're in Dillon, South Carolina. It is 3:06 p.m. I mean, I usually try to plan my routes to fuel gas stations, truck stops, based on their the price. I normally go to Pilots and Flying J's, as you know if you see my videos, but Love's is offering like a 13-cent discount. I think it's 13 or 15 cents for military veterans. So I'm taking advantage of that since the gas prices are so high. Anyway, just hit up the Loves. I grabbed some lunch, ate lunch. Yeah, we're in South Carolina. We still have about 8 hours to go to get to our drop off in Lakeland, Florida. So stick tight, stick with me. Let's roll. All right, y'all, we've made it to Georgia. It is 6:17 p.m. Making good time. We still got 5 hours left to go. Let's keep it moving. All right, we made it to the Sunshine State. We're here in Florida. It's 8:06 p.m. Got about 3.5 more hours to the drop off. Gonna stop at Love's about 30 minutes from there, and we'll sleep there tonight. Get up in the morning and be at the drop off by 8 o'clock. Been a long day, but it's been a pretty good day. No issues, pretty smooth. Can't complain. Hi, Mickey Mouse. Mayasawa says hi. Hey, what's up? Good morning, guys. It is Thursday, the 19th of March, 7:30 in the morning.
Continue onto US Highway 98 North.
Okay, I will. So last night, about 30 minutes away from the drop-off, a little bit outside of Orlando, went ahead and stayed the night at a Love's. Got up this morning at about 7, and we are now 23 minutes away from
in 2.7 miles.
I'm glad we got up early because we got our little final notice from Love's. Final warning. You know, they would have towed me. And then on the back it said that handwritten. They put the final warning on there at 5 a.m. So stupid. You know what? And leave a comment if you're an expediter and you've dealt with Florida. But it seems like every time I've come to Florida, any truck stop I've stayed at, they either A, immediately come out and tell you that you can't park, or B, hit you with that, like a notice, or C, you've actually been towed. Yeah, I've never had luck in Florida. So probably after this drop, I'll have to find a hotel parking lot or Walmart parking lot or somewhere to go hang out until I get the next load. But anywho, yeah, we're almost there, about 20 minutes out.
Stay in the second or third lane from right.
I'll holler at you after the drop. After the drop.
Red light.
All right, so we made it to the drop off. Of course, miscommunications all around. Not really miscommunications, just trying to get somebody to offload me. I did finally get a hold of their point of contact, who got a hold of somebody else who's now telling me maybe like a 10-minute wait for probably a forklift or something. But yeah, we're here at Lakeland Hospital. They're actually, it's under construction right now, but there's actually another driver from my company waiting over there to get offloaded as well. So we're just gonna hang tight for about 10 minutes or so. Hopefully won't be much longer than that. We'll get this sucker offloaded. It's basically 300 pounds of air filters. So yeah, buddy, we'll get this thing out of here. All right, y'all, it is Thursday, March 19th, 3:15-ish, 3:15, yeah, 3:15 in the afternoon. Just got another load. We're picking up in Jensen Beach, Florida. It's about 136 miles away. We're going to Port Gibson, Mississippi is the drop off. 880 miles loaded. So I need to head out. Let's roll. All right, guys, we're about 23 minutes out from this pickup.
Stay in the middle lane.
We are there. We need to go there. It's like in the middle of the ocean. Anyways, almost there. The weather's kind of getting bad. A little cloudy, but I think we'll be all right. Not sure what we're picking up. It says 4 items. Hopefully it's not 4 pallets, but the weight on it didn't seem like it was a lot either. Oh, one item, 4 pounds. Huh. Okay, 5 by 5 by 5. So I'm assuming it's gonna be like a box, a little box.
Half a mile. Turn.
All right, anyway, yeah, we'll be there in about 20 minutes. Pick up this load and head to Mississippi. Right near the beach. All right, package secured. This little box right here, guy I talked to said it's pins, some kind of pins for something. I don't know, but this is it. Oh man. All right, take a picture of it. Submit it to dispatch. I'll take a picture of the box, submit that to dispatch. We'll get the good to go, and then we'll roll. Let's see, we're looking at 13 hours. 13 hours. All right, guys, we got the good to go. We got the good to go. Can't talk. we got the good to go. We got the good to go. We're gonna go ahead and head out. First stop is 88 miles. We're gonna stop at a pilot and get some fuel with these expensive freaking gas prices. All right, let's roll. We are in Seminary, Mississippi. It is 7:24 in the AM. We drove all through the night. I don't even know how many hours I've driven. I'm dog tired though, I know that. Got 2 hours and 17 minutes until we get to the drop off, but I might have to pull over and take an hour nap before I go all the way. Just to be on the safe side. But yeah. It's been a rough night. Somebody's spying on me. What's going on, everybody? So just woke up. I pulled over a little bit ago, about an hour ago, at the Loves to get a little bit of sleep. Man, I was falling asleep at the wheel. Not cool, not a good thing, not safe. So decided to go ahead and pull over and take a little nap. We're about an hour and 45 minutes out from the drop off. We are somewhere in Mississippi. Not sure exactly where. Just opened Instagram and noticed that man, Chuck Norris, we lost a true OG, man. Chuck Norris passed away. That sucks. Everybody dies though, man. We're not here forever. But shout out to Chuck Norris, man. Man, if you ever think about getting into expediting, just know going in that if you're wanting to make money, there's gonna be a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of
At the next stop sign,
cat
turn
naps
right.
here and there, 1 hour, 2 hour naps, and just constant driving, constant moving. Just know that going in. But yeah, we should be at the drop in about an hour and 40 minutes now. We'll drop off our little box and
We're about 43 miles. Continue straight.
find somewhere to go pass out for a while until they give us a shout for another load. All right, it's 12:11. Just made it to the drop off. Looks like some kind of nuclear power plant, but I'll go ahead and contact somebody to get this box dropped off. And then I'm thinking I might head towards Jackson, Mississippi and see if we can get a load out of there. So